I know this might ruffle some feathers. Well, not really, but it's something that's been bubbling in my mind lately. But I gotta say it, not all music is made to be understood on the first listen. Of course, you knew this. Some artists make weird, chaotic, offbeat music, and weird music to me, it really has a special place in my heart. Not everything is going to make it to the mainstream, but the music that is weird, experimental, quirky is what actually sets the blueprint for what's gonna be cool in the mainstream media in the next coming years. Now, guess what? That might just be the future of music. I'm talking about music that makes people say, what the hell is this? But low key, it is the realest expression out there. Now, if you've been tapped in, you know what I'm talking about. You saw the thumbnail. This is the power of flow states and just creating cool shit. Nothing is conventional about this guy. This is the necessary type of creativity we need. Okay? So now obviously hip hop culture is actually booming right now, both underground and mainstream. You can't tell me you don't see what's going on right now. Jays with Swamp Izzo, they're going crazy in the UK. Kindly Nash with the clinical trajectory from producer to rapper. Shout out to that nigga, respect dog. Baby Lowski, Cool Brady, Blackie. I mean, it's like a whole lot of motion right now. I'm sure even your friend is probably a rapper too. Now I'm joking. So with so much different personalities and lifestyles, this is such a great moment for all music lovers. There's a lot of noise out in the streets right now, but I'm getting into stuff that sounds super weird, but like it doesn't even need to be good. You understand? I'm just interested to see how freaky music can get. There's no high bars on how your music should sound or limit on what it should be. Anybody can make avant-garde art, self-express. It's not even about being challenging or difficult usually. It's often just that the artist hasn't, or rather has found an abstract style that they enjoy and want to share. People will say they don't get it, but there's often not that much to get. It's just music, dog. You like how it sounds or you don't. Offshore. Offshore is something out of a forbidden galaxy. Those who don't understand the way you think or express yourself think you weird. Well, I'm not a musician personally, but I have been called weird my whole life, and I've always taken that as a massive compliment. Offshore is something else. Offshore is an enigma. He's been around for a while, I think from 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Now, personally, I'd like to be honest, I only tapped in like a while back. Anyone who's a fan knows the frustration we have about the songs that got taken down, dog, like full on projects. But well, some are still available on SoundCloud, especially is it ridiculous? Yeah. So the question is, what makes him special? You ever hear a voice that don't even sound human? Like gravel underwater? Like if a thunderstorm had a diary? That is him. He's managed to hone his sound so perfect. You can feel the charisma and pain in his songs. He lives underground. Well, not literally, but trying to paint a picture for you of how the audio sounds, of how the sonic is. He lives underground, like deep underground, somewhere between a haunted jazz bar and an abandoned sci-fi soundtrack. His beats off key, out of pocket, perfectly wrong, like he's arguing with music theory and winning at the same time. 808s that hit sideways, synths that sound like a broken spaceship, fever dreams layered on top of swag, and his voice feels like it's been through wars we don't talk about. Ever heard a deep voice in an eerie type of setting, like an evil laugh echoing out in a dark room? Exactly that. Imagine the growl of an uncanny beast fused with a broken machine. It's clipping, unstable, and raw, as if the sound itself wants to tear speakers apart. Unorthodox flows, but rhythmic as you can take it all in. Cause I mean, naturally grows on you. It's like he's enjoying the pain. You might laugh at first, saying, like, what is this weird shit? But it wouldn't be an offshore video if we didn't mention the skits. The sense of humor in his production is so amazing, so immaculate. It creates this real life playful demeanor in between songs when he plays the sound bites. The selection is very, very random. They sure will catch you off guard if you go ahead and listen to some of these projects. But then you keep listening and the weirdness becomes a mirror. See, he is not chasing streams, he is not chasing trends, he is chasing truth, reality, real life. Even if it sounds ugly, even if it don't make sense, because sometimes offbeat is on purpose. He's just trying to make the kind of noise that echoes in places silence usually lives. You understand? If you don't get it, it's okay, it's good. That means it's real. It's basically another level of swag being unlocked.